am personnel, and I also am the Dignity Act coordinator for the district. The Dignity Act Committee has grown into this incredible ambassador program and leadership classes. We're also doing social justice, so anti-bullying kinds of programs. I love kids, I'm passionate about what I do, and I would not want to do anything else. I am honored and humbled to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I've had an opportunity to serve the educational community in different ways. I was the Director of Risk Management in Nassau County, and then as a school board member in Seaford, there's the question of the quality of education, the programs that you want to build, and the affordability, and you had to balance that out. I want people to understand I'm very much committed to education at every level. With changes in the federal tax code in particular right now, I'm very much aware of what that's doing to funding of education. I am honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner, very much so.
I got into public education to serve others and to really work with others and work with kids and to hopefully transform students' lives. As an administrator, as an assistant principal, and as a principal, I'm really proud of the atmosphere I've been able to set in the various schools I've been in. Mentoring plays a huge role in a student's life. I think the greatest compliment for an educator is when students come back to tell you what a difference that you had on their life and the impact that you left. I'm honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I think it all focuses on students. My major accomplishments, I believe, has been to open up opportunities to ensure that all students have equal access to outstanding facilities and programs. It gives them the same experiences as students, regardless of where they go to school. I am honored to be an education partner.
I think Nassau BOCES and my team and I have done a number of things, ranging from things like the Jason Project to things like the Long Island Pre-K Initiative. I think the work that I have done is really the work of Nassau BOCES, and I think what I'd like people to take away is an understanding of just how much Nassau BOCES cares about the school districts and students and families in our region. I'm honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I've been in education for 40 years now, and I've taught a lot of students. It's a very rewarding experience for me. I believe in opportunities for all children. They deserve a rewarding and challenging education that will prepare them for the world into which they graduate. We're also very proud to partner with other districts in Nassau County now in looking at creating an adaptive test that may be used for an opportunity and alternative to the New York State current testing program. I am most honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
For me, my passion about education is truly educating the whole child. Developing and giving the kids the opportunity to succeed academically, socially, and emotionally is the key to giving them the foundation. I think the most important thing that we can do for kids today is to help them develop a vision that is based on citizenship and being a good person. Because if somebody really feels good about themselves and that's what you can develop in the school, then they're going to succeed in whatever field they choose to go into. I'm very honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner. Thank you.
I want kids to be happy in school. I want them to really enjoy being there. I like to talk with teachers about the ways that they feel that they have really gotten kids engaged in lessons. And the best way you could do that is by really appealing to the whole child. So if you have a bunch of baseball players in your class, it makes sense to think about a baseball analogy, because it's relevant to them. And I think kids really respond to that. I just try to do the right thing every day, and I try to bring programs that I think kids will enjoy and that will really enhance their educational experience. I am very honored and humbled to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I believe that I've always had a very special affinity for STEAM curriculum and technology. I've always been thinking ahead, what's good for students? What is going to help them succeed once they graduate from high school? So to that end, over the past 9 years, we've implemented some amazing programs, including dual language, state-of-the-art Fab Labs in our middle school and our high school, coding for all children, K through 12. I believe that every child can achieve. I am thrilled and honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
Well, I've been involved in the Freeport Board of Education for the past 10 years. We haven't increased taxes in 5 years. We've increased the graduation rate, and we haven't had any layoffs, and we haven't cut any programs. And also the capital improvement project in our school system. The buildings are in great shape for years to come. What I find most passionate about this is the smile on the kids' faces. Whether they're getting admitted to the National Honor Society, whether they're receiving their diploma, whether they're winning a football game or a basketball game, the robotics competition, all these different programs that these kids are doing. The financial savings that we're doing, we're not cutting programs, we're adding programs, and just the smile on that kid's face, that's enough reward for me. I'm proud to be a Nassau BOCES Educational Partner.
Being an educator has tremendous purpose. I have the most interesting job on the planet, going to work every day and seeing the students in the hallways and setting goals, developing a strategic plan, engaging families. All of those things are very exciting. Well, we're always looking to improve outcomes for students. So we're looking at the graduation rates, we look at student grades and SAT scores, and we say, how can we help our students to do better so that they're able to fulfill the hopes and dreams that they and their families have. I'm honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I think I'm most passionate about a commitment to the children. You know, working on the mission, the vision, the strategic goals, the programs, the services, so that students can reach their potential. I love working with the staff. They're so dedicated, so caring. We work together on everything. The board and the superintendents, we're all there for the children. I am truly honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I absolutely love it. I love coming to work every day. 2 or 3 times a month, the student will call me up or stop in, see the shop, say hello, speak to the students. They tell me how the class has actually helped them pass their ASC certifications, how it helps them in today's workforce. There are many guys that are in local dealerships, thanks to Barry Tech and thanks to the Adult Evening Program. Helping these students is helping my industry, and it's something that I've always loved. I am honored to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
Surf for All has been able to stem out to a number of disabilities. People that are blind and visually impaired, have physical disabilities, autism, and also with CP, people that have special challenges in their lives. Seeing, the stoke on their faces, the smiles, the cheers from their parents, there's nothing more uplifting. It really goes so much farther than just riding a wave. The ocean's our backyard. I think utilizing that is so important. Surf for All is happy to be a Nassau BOCES Education Partner.
I'm passionate about everything I do. That's why I'm here so long. I'm here 45 years and I love what I do. We work in the schools every day. We do work for the students on a daily basis. It makes me feel fantastic that the kids feel a little more comfortable and secure in their classrooms when we're finished. Working through BOCES for all these years, I've learned to communicate and work with people, especially the children, and that's what makes me go on. I'm honored to be a Nassau BOCES Educational Partner. Thank you.